Epiglottal twaddle, popping out like vodka from the bottle when your mama was blottoed. She likes chuggy chuggy, and then she gets tuggy tuggy with a guy covered in bugs. I like the bleeding Jesus, because he came over for dinner. He fed me to a bishop, and then we scream like a Lido in hell. All is well with myself. Jesus brings fresh beef lamb meat, sharply beat with sharp teeth until the beef starts to bleed. Salsa feet, got tequila salt and a dripper attached to my helmet. So, oh hell, let's get snickered. I eat logs on the ant, pour butter on salt, melt my munch time until it's crunchy, bye-bye, nights out. Last supper in a while. I'm so freaking out, my dome, it might be next month before I'm back at home. I'm like, leave that gnome alone. He's not evil just cause he's ugly and wants to bone. And then I'm like, frag, that's the friggin' mirror. Chug back like 50 beers. And next time I wake up, I'm 6. Shit. The bed's near to the answer, ma'am. Sir, I am having the last supper for a while. Smile, you're on candid sacrifice. We're chopping out your gums because your guns will not suffice to keep you safe. Like who needs a key to this safe? Save your maze, your eyes so glazed. You don't notice you've been dead for days. It's a grisly way to unalive. Be smothered in honey and buried up to your thighs. So a bear comes and bears witness to the shitlessness I give while he eats your gizzard. You're goddamn right, colder than a blizzard. And now that I know what is up with you tricksters, how much mercy you want me to show when you don't even ask for forgiveness. No one will bear witness, so no evidence at all to show you were a human who once had a skull. Boom boom. Beep Jesus, drive a jeep through a flock of you sheep, striking pedestrians with no beeps. Sleep it off, dead kid. This is Immortal Justice. We like your juices. I want to jar up all your deuces, put them all in a big channel with sluices. Ooh, just thinking about all that nasty ooze has gotten me effusive, so I am the rainbow Jesus zombie. Army of turtles can't stop me. I got canals filled up with your poopy that's floppy, and I'm like boing, Owen, with the bling and bang that is my esteemed dang dong. It's a new dawn on the horizon, big Jesus beef swinging around between my Christly thighs, and all the men, all the ladies, all the Benz, all the Mercedes dripping off me like gravy. Now I'm friends with all the babies, they're the ones that make the tastiest riblets. Let's just be dense, I cook up all the little children of the world for my last supper. It's gonna be a belt buster. I feast on the brains of the damned and the saints. It's kinda my thing. I like swinging around a giant hammer of frozen piss. Look at this, how it swings in my wrist if you give me half a maybe chance. I could fuck a cage dolphin harder than J.D. Vance. I'm Oz from the app, Lechians, as much that dumb diet do-guzzler is. His beard looks like a shedding dog took a whiz on some barbershop grits. How dumb is this? Exactly how dumb it is. Take a whiff before you whiff out. Ain't got the grip. I got the drain pipe from the back of my lame bike hooked up to your mom's night light, so she switches it off and then bye-bye. Gaseous anomaly, even worse than your dad's nightly flatulence homilies. You're a grotty pseudo-family. Damned if you do, don't do so, you won't be damned. It's raining stands for idiotic gross suits full of spam, acting like it's a man world's doomed. It's time for the bride and the groom to grovel. Get out the spoon. This is the last supper planet. And everybody dying soon. Shovel it down the throat, sheep to goat. Well, we have miles to go before we slit throats. So let's take the path less gravelly. I'm Jesus still, so I'm walking in sandals mile after mile. Pass by like comic book panels. I wore so much flannel I sweat through. Now my name ain't Jesus, it's Lurleen McDaniels. Don't die, my darling. But I dye my roots because I saw it on the Discovery Channel. If you a fan of demon spawn from the dawn of time and all history's span, I'm feeling you, man, because I can say that I too am also a huge fan. Blowing you real hard, because Jesus prefers mankind despite the hair on the behinds. Something about it, man. Makes me blow my mind harder than I like soup-covered Lysol salesmen to rail my behind. Something about it, man. Something about the taste of intestines leaves this bruschetta pizza behind. Once you scoop your own poop, you know to look out behind. I got eyes in the back of my eyes, and it hurts all the time, Lady Jesus. Do Jesus. Nothing's more fluid than the Catholicism of San Melito. So we're going to hit up that damn elite bro and stick a candle wick into his wavy ears until he shot some beers, with his horse tears clogging up the mirrors with steam. He's a dirty deem, on the real. I got a couple of reel-to-reels filled up with all the howls of all the weasels that's been killed. Jesus got to pay the bills, baby, let me cop a feel. Just cause I'm DGs don't mean I don't need to be pleased. I have to say I'm coming down hard off a couple uppers. They don't last, but this isn't my fast upper. It's my last supper. I'm boning right here in the raw, on the table. The syrups, I like to drizzle it all down my navel. Let the snakes and ants eat it at my tongue while I rub my hairy bare ass in gravel. Sniping at dust mites with my mighty Christian zaps. Dong getting snacked on by ants, worked the way down from the Tumac, sucking my pubes like Ginny Thomas. Getting enough clearance to send the whole colony on a convoy to my Jeezy wand of joy. I call it my elite bowl, because Sammy the only one I know, Christly enough to fit my thick shit down his throat. Stuff in Sammy's pie hole while Kavanaugh cheers him on. Gore, but he's such a dumb blonde. Oh, we got to call Marco out like Polo. He's chugging crystal clear spring water out of a solo cup that's redder than the flesh of his butt when he bends over and spreads. Rubes, you know, they fall for any old schmo. And it goes to their head like a guzzle of H2O out of garden hose. We got a whole crop of hypocrites, but I don't give a gram. Getting busy like a fisheye lens. He has to peep all Wednesday, get off Saturday next crap bench. Haul ass with Holly, or go green until you too are a bad bill fiend. Nobody gonna remember Bobert for more than her juices. Beetle, you got a good weedle, run out of your ex-husband. Pop in an oven out with your bun so you can roll on and do the same thing to an even younger one. Hot damn, them family values are hanging out in the crowded theater again. Second generation rapist in court for robbing again. Can I get an amen? Gather the G's here, queens. It's the last supper. We gotta bump uglies with no rubbers before we all suffer. Right, Mr. Grandmother, Mrs. Grandpappy? Bend over, spread them baby blue butt cheeks and get slappy. We got a lot of people to eat before plans for the future get scuppered fast. We can't break our fast much later. It's time for our very last supper later. We don't got big potato. We got nothing but munch meat with a little bit of panty liner aerator bug spray lash definer. Nothing could be more fine than to stuff this little bump up your behind. And like a beehive erupts inside, that wasp stinging out your eyes from the inside. Even Jesus, Satan's priest, he has the bowels, you have the meat. Good God, let's eat. Good God, let's eat. He's got the bowels, you've got the meat. Oh, hot damn, skippity-doo-dah. I'm gonna eat your meat until I poop all over your shoes. I hope you know that you're all gonna lose, get smushed under my boots. This tension will not diffuse until you're fully through. You might have already eaten your last supper, little puppers. It's your burden to prove. Think it through.